Yo, welcome back to the vlog. Today we have surveys, digital surveys. It's scanning! Floor plans to go through, meeting with council people. Fascinating piece of equipment. Can you tell us how much it is?
75.
75 grand. And buying some properties. So here we are at our office. Michael Dickinson's coming down today from the Chamber of Commerce. We are now officially members of the Chamber of Commerce with our group of development businesses, which is lovely. It's access to thousands of businesses across the region. And there's an annual meeting at Durham Cathedral, which we attended last year. It's just great networking, really, seeing other business owners, different consultants, and you get free access to tax advisors and all kinds of other things. So there's massive benefits. We're speaking with Michael today about connections, rapport we can start to build in our local area. So yeah, hopefully a positive meeting's going to come from this. He's going to meet with Vicky as well today, our head of lettings, just to talk about potential landlords and businesses we can team up with on our service departments and just our lettings business as a whole. So come inside and let's see how fruitful the conversations are. Home sweet home. You guys just making everything happen, yeah?
Just making everything happen.
For us, what do you think is the most beneficial thing we could be outwardly doing to try and participate in this sort of community?
One of the key things is using us on social media. So LinkedIn, we've got over 21,000 followers.
Yeah.
It's a huge amount of people that kind of follow us. So definitely use social media. Definitely go to the development forums when they're on. There's one called the 10 event, which is the T's Engineering Network. That is full of MDs, CEOs of companies in engineering manufacturing, potential investors or whatever else.
And you say there's a developers one as well?
Yeah, development one, which is all about construction. So that is what's happening in the region construction-wise.
How often is that?
3 times a year is what we try to aim for. So it's my colleague Marianne that leads on that one. So we're waiting for dates for this year. So hopefully they'll be out shortly, and then there'll be that one coming up.
So, really good, yeah, it's good to see Michael. So he's a representative of the Chamber of Commerce, essentially giving us the lowdown, all the benefits of being a part of the Chamber and all these different communities we can tap into, from development communities to construction communities. There's these different engineering events that go on as well that a lot of investors go to, seeing what's happening, who's participating in Teesside, Sunderland and all these different areas that we operate in. And it'd be good to meet with other businesses and business owners to see how they're getting around some of these policy changes and also what they're thinking about the regeneration of these towns and how they're pivoting their business, if they're a developer or if they're a hotel or an SA provider or a lettings agency or a contractor. All those things are relevant to our business, and meeting Michael helps us with seeing, okay, what things should we schedule in the diary to go and see some of these people, but also how can we help on social media with giving more awareness to the Chamber and a bit more content for other businesses to benefit from. So quite a few things there. The guys are going to stay with Michael for another half an hour, but me and Kane have got to go up to a HMO project that started this week, but the client wants to add a 7th room. So we're just having to resurvey it, reconfigure the plans to get 7 beds and then reissue the reg drawings. See you there. Here we are. We've got our surveying equipment. This is the lovely end of terrace that we've got for a client. We're going to do a 6-bed HMO, so no planning permission, stuff like that. But then last minute he was like, Joe, I want to make it a 7-bed. Which just means resurveying it, it's getting the 7-bed layout reconfigured at this early stage whilst we're in the strip out, and then getting the new plans set out on site so the guys have all the plans in front of them ready to build. But anyway, gonna get this survey with this so that I've got that on the plans when I get back to the laptop and can produce the new plans, send it off to the architect so he can then do the planning statement for the 7-bed HMO application. And then we're also going to go through this scheme and look at all the regs plans, our M&E mostly, look at electrical points, things like that, and just get them dotted down perfectly for the guys to have on site and they can crack away and sort this HMO out. It's scanning! Look at it. Location-wise, metro station right there. Perfect. But location-wise, we're not stood in an ideal location, but it's the best way to get the front facade, so fuck it. We've got our own investment services, lettings and management, and we do our own surveying and stuff like that.
Are you like an architect, are you?
No.
Right.
No, not by any means. I'm just good with plans. I give it and then give it to the architect. Right. So I'll make the indicative plans, he'll then make them professional and planning statements, stuff like that.
Oh, no worries. So, is Jeff inside, is he?
Yeah, we'll come inside. So building control here, coming to assess plans, and then we're going to meet with Kane and Jeff and then go through the construction aspect, whilst also finishing off our survey. So here we are inside. You see, it's a good sized property. But yeah, you'll have 2 bedrooms here, communal kitchen diner here. Come look at the kitchen. The kitchen's in banging nick. So we want to try and keep this and then put a fridge freezer here. And then what we're going to do is extend the kitchen out this way along this wall so we get more units in, another fridge freezer, and then there'll be a lobby here servicing 2 bedrooms, and then the kitchen diner is then bigger. Yeah, it'll be a canny size once it's done.
My concern here, Jeff, is when we're looking at this 7-bed, yeah, we're going to have a stack hitting this now. So you see these toilets here. Initially, in my head, we're going to tee that right down and hit this one, but this is a sani floor and this suspended ceiling here, isn't it? Downstairs,
yes,
yeah.
floors, yeah.
So we've got these toilets here. That isn't in line. We're going to have to kick that over in the ceiling.
You're not going to get that there, though.
Yeah, we're going to move it into this whole bit here.
Yeah, because you're going to lose.
Yeah, we're going to lose the landing. Yeah.
So you're saying we have to move that landing over? The only way to do it.
This top landing at the top.
Yeah.
That's virtually lost.
Could we keep enough for a doorway into that bathroom as well?
You're not. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can you have a measure today and see if it's achievable?
It's not. Well, I've got to get it ripped out. If we put a 700 door in there, but the trouble is, and I check on the regulation is, yeah, you've got a landing there as you come out the door, but there's nothing as you turn right, and I think you've got to have a 600.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
A 600 overhand, so really that door's probably not doable, you know. I'll check on the regs, like.
It's not the end of the world, because the worst case is we just revert it and that door stays where it is currently and it's their ensuite, and then we just have to create a lobby here and this ensuite becomes an off-suite, do you know what I mean? Okay, we are done here. We've gone through for about an hour and a half now, going through everything possible to get this 7-bed. But what it comes down to is needing to spend a lot more money, because the second you need that extra bedroom and then the extra ensuite, you're then starting to hamper the room sizes. And then the way to not have your room sizes get pokey is to take out all the breasts. And in an ideal world, drop the loft in the attic so you can accommodate for more space for an off-suite. Just the cost just rapidly goes up with 1 extra bedroom. All right, here we are. We're in Stockton viewing this lump here. It's massive property, goes all the way down there to the end. I'm pretty sure it was an existing HMO. It's a corporate sale, so it's already had an offer accepted, but they've not exchanged yet. And with a corporate sale, it's not secured until they exchange. The agent will be here in a sec, hopefully. It's boarded out. It's probably in a shit condition inside, but it's a massive building. And on a really good street. Town centre's just down there, not far to train station, ideal. See if it's a goer. Right, so we're in the property. Absolute dive. It's been empty for 10 years.
Pigeons have been occupants for most of it.
These toilets here. So it was 4 apartments. But look, I mean, this is a massive, like, if you do a large HMO here, I mean, you're going to get a lot of bedrooms out of it, probably 8, 9, maybe 10. Still not seen the whole thing yet. Come back this way. Fucking hell. That's not a good sign. The old Latin plaster's failing because of a load of damp that's coming through. Looks like it might just be the bay though. It might not actually be the main roof, but that's a bit of an issue. But the whole property's just tired. The big room here. Chill your beans. 1, 2, basically an apartment there, and then it's weird. You have to go all the way down again to then come back up to the next one because they had to put it in for fire provision when they turn it into apartments, which is a botched way of doing it, basically. Just go have a look at the next one, mate.
Yeah, sure.
So there is just a stud wall here that goes through to the rest of the ground floor, and then upstairs it goes all the way up like this. Massive. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of space.
Now that's part of the property.
Oh, is it? The big garage?
It was rented as a garage. The guy has since obviously got it.
Yeah. Well, it's quite a big bedroom, actually. There's a bedroom, bathroom there. Load of dead space here. Another room in there. Another room here. Another room there. Yeah, so below, you can tell it's not the roof. It's the bay that's going down there. But here, it's the dormer. And that is rotted completely. Definitely that dormer cheek there needs changing. But look at that, that's just ready to snap. So, but I mean, what, you get another 3, 4 rooms up here? It's fucking huge. Safe. All right, we'll look at the ground floor. But yeah, that's the most efficient way to get back to that first floor and get rid of those other stairs then. So at the moment... Hello? Hello, mate. You looking for the agent? Yeah. Ah, he's upstairs, mate. But yeah, look, you can get rid of those stairs there then. If you just use these. And there's another room there. Oh, some room there. Room in here.
Hi there, you okay, pal?
And then
You see the door open, or did you ring the office?
got rooms here. There's more behind this.
One name down, that's okay.
How'd you get behind there then? Because there's more property behind that, isn't there? All right, saying that it goes that way, didn't it? I think there's a separate annex bit.
There was a fire escape that's since been taken away, and that was an exit. When you go outside, you can see.
Yeah. There's a ground floor bit that's locked off. Can we get access to that garage bit, or is it?
They never handed a key to that all the time.
Yeah, so we were just in there. But it's got this extra bit here, isn't it? Ah, okay, so maybe it's got a separate door, and that's all of this bit. Okay, so it literally starts from there, all the way to the front. It's a big property. And here we are, we're at Station Road. It's a 6-bed HMO conversion. We've got a guy who's come to do a survey of a load of our properties. We've got a load of 7 and 8 beds that are coming onto our pipeline. So we need to get planning permission for them, get full site surveys, prepare all the plans. And he's gone around and done 5 yesterday, and he's doing 3 new ones today. So that's 8 new sites we're bringing to the pipeline, all of which need full sets of plans to go to the planners. And this surveyor has 75 grand's worth of equipment attached to his body. He looks like some sort of superhero, right? And it's sick. It's like real cutting edge technology. He's walking around, just walks around with this gizmo on him, and he just scans the whole building in real time, and it gets a video, it gets photos of everything, it gets a full LiDAR scan. We're gonna talk to him and he'll tell us the information. Let's go have a look. Here he is. Look at this. This is sick. Can you walk us through just exactly what this is doing with all the different bits and bobs on it?
Yeah, of course I can. So basically, this is a LiDAR scanner here, and there's a LiDAR scanner on the top of my head. Basically, it's firing out lasers, about 1 million a second. Hits anything that's solid, fires it back, draws it on my screen, and it records all the measurements and puts it as a 3D point cloud. So when we upload it to the cloud, and then we process it, basically we get a 3D render of the building inside and out. And then from there we can then cut through anywhere on the house, draw your sections horizontally or vertically, draw all your plans, ceiling plans, elevations.
It's amazing. And there's a camera on it as well, isn't there?
Yeah, so there's 4 cameras on there, east, north, west and...
So it's like a Google car in that sense, it's getting all the...
So yeah, so basically every time I click it, so I can take a photograph whenever I feel like it. So every time it does that, it gives me a 360 view of where I am. And then it's exactly like Google, so if there's people involved, then we can then squash the people and then take their faces out so they're not unrecognisable.
Mad.
We were looking at this a couple of years ago, but it's now moved on. We saw it at a big convention last year and went, that's unbelievable, because we can do scans up to an hour.
Is it?
In a full scan, so we can do like a 10,000 square metre building in a day.
Jesus, that's sick.
So that's basically it. So
thanks, Darren. Appreciate it, mate. That is a fascinating piece of equipment. And can you tell us how much it is?
75.
75 grand.
The reason I keep stopping is I'm taking a photograph.
Ah, right. So yeah, he stops and starts as he's walking so he can get another photo. But the LiDARs are constantly on, so they're constantly scanning. I mean, he said 1 million points a second. So it's just capturing everything, which then when it comes to doing planning permission and you need to show the massing of the building in conjunction with the local area, you've got perfect, accurate 3D representation of the building. And if you're proposing to do an extension or a dormer, you can see how that may affect your neighbours, and that's what planners want to see at the council. Fascinating. Anyway, that's Darren, Robocop man. Super cool stuff. Only using the most high-tech stuff here at Beaumont & Partners. If you enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe. If you're an investor, then check out the link in the description, and it will say investor. Click that link, and you can see how we can help with our development services. If you want to add to your portfolio, if you want to start a portfolio of HMOs or commercial to resi buildings, whatever it is, inquire. We can see if we can help. And if you want to learn more about HMOs and development in general, then there'll be a link for Academy, and you can see the courses that we are about to bring out for HMOs, and soon we'll be bringing out a new one for how to raise capital. And we are also starting a Academy program, but we want to be really selective with who we pick and let into that program, because we don't want to just be a free-for-all. We want people who really are dedicated to build their career in property development. But anyway, nice one, subscribe, peace.